everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. To all of my returning subscribers, welcome. And to all of my new subscribers who have recently found me, welcome. You're more than welcome to join. You guys already know what to do, okay? And if not, if you decide not to stay and not to join, don't worry about it. I'm always going to be around. But other than that, I will see all of you, okay? Because this is something we're going to be doing forever, for a very, very long time. So this is going to be a reading for Aries. Yes, we are in the 4th week of May, and the final week is specifically only for fire signs. So Aries, how are you, beauties? I hope that all of you are having a wonderful day. So please keep in mind, this reading is in general, and we will be trying to get you guys enough information as much as I can, right? So this spread right here, I title my spread. So this one here is called Identifying the Situation, okay? So I'm going to grab the energy for this reading. So what is the energy for Aries, May 2022? Woohoo. Okay. So let me see if I can see what's going on here. Bottom of the deck, you guys are getting contracts, okay? But also the energy that came out for this reading is the 6th chakra Archangel Metatron, okay? So Archangel Metatron is here. They probably want you to see what is going on with something to do with a contract. Now, this can be an actual physical contract. This can be a spiritual contract. This can be an emotional contract. But it's all about, excuse me, balancing the scales. And if by any chance you are feeling trapped by a contract, you know, moving away from that situation, right? This is also the Lovers within the deck, okay? So this is about the decisions. This is about major choices that need to be made for you, Aries, okay? So now we're going to go into the energy oracle. That was the energy oracle. Now we're going into the psychic tarot deck here, okay? So I'm going to start pulling some cards for you guys, and then we'll go in with the mystical tarot. So let's see here. Okay, so I didn't say what this was for, but Spirit told me this goes up here with the energy. Okay, so Archangel Metatron, this is a beautiful influence that is coming in through the 3rd eye. Okay, so visualizing success, visualizing that nothing can stop you. This is a very sharp focus as well too. Also knowing that you are, you know, sort of like the magician in your situation, okay? So let me see here. What do we need to know about the past for Aries? The past for Aries. The past for Aries is getting material and spiritual prosperity. This is an individual. This reminds me of like being in a patio or in front of a house, sort of like really looking at it and seeing, you know, the blessings, the endurance, the things that you've had to go through, the emotions that you had to overcome and move on from in order to receive this material and spiritual prosperity. So there's a beautiful energy there for the past. Okay, so let's see. What's going on in the present for Aries? So present for Aries is accelerated motion. Now this is sort of like the wish upon a star card. This is the strength card which within this deck. So it's almost as if the strength that is coming in, influence, guidance. What are you nurturing? Wanting to nurture a more higher, it's kind of like a more higher way of being, okay? This is a beautiful energy. This also has to do with the 3rd eye here. So let's see, what's next? What do we need to know for the near future for Aries? Near future for Aries, you guys are getting the Harmony card. Okay, so this is the Lovers here. Okay, so again, it's a decision that needs to be made. This is about finding the perfect partnership or the correct union that you would like to engage in, okay? Let's see, what's going on with Aries in the situation? What are their feelings? Wow, okay. Okay, so we're getting 3 for the feelings in the situation for Aries. We're getting firm foundation, victory and success, and the base chakra, which is the root chakra. So I feel like here, I feel like you have a very firm and strong foundation to overcome anything that comes towards you, Aries, because you are knowing of this victory and success. So, you know, what I'm getting here for you, Aries, is that you have overcome challenges, sacral chakra, and the authority card, which is the Emperor, 2 and 4. So balancing your sacral chakra and standing in your authority of it. Okay, so just really being strong, becoming more creative. Yeah, this is really, really nice, guys. So let's see, what do we need to know for the environment? The environment or blockages, okay, that might be enhancing the journey. Wow. So this is what's enhancing the journey for you at the moment, Aries. This is the emotional withdrawal, okay? So always taking a step back, always, you know, taking that moment. This card to me, it reminds me of the Hermit, actually. The Hermit card in the Tarot deck. So it's kind of like just really trying to find your center, really wanting to find your purpose, you know, because you've already mastered this here with the base chakra. So I feel like they're going to be assisting you in finding whatever it is, whatever else you would like to achieve. That is a green border, so it does have to do with the heart chakra. So whatever you have in your heart that you desire, that you would like to bring forth, that's another good thing here you have going on, Aries. Let's see. What's going on with the hopes and fears for Aries? Hopes and fears. Wow. So the hopes and fears here, we're getting the mental conflict, right? So here's the thing that I find interesting with the mental conflict card. It's not identifying a hope and it's not identifying a fear. It is in between. So I think this is something you sort of need to be mindful of, because this is also coming in as the third eye. And it's almost as if be careful what you watch, or be careful what you're seeing, the behaviors you're seeing others engage in. I feel like you're gonna have to be true to yourself to avoid a mental conflict. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, what's the long-term future for Aries, please? Long-term future for Aries. Woohoo, we got it. Transformation. Beautiful. Transformation is the long-term outcome for you, Aries. So this is about transforming. This is about letting your wings, letting them fly. Look, discontent and boredom is coming in. That's at the bottom of the deck. So, excuse me. I think when you are, this discontent and boredom is coming in as sort of like a warning sign from spirit, letting you know, hey, you know, we need you guys, or we need you to make the changes that you need to make, adapt where you need to adapt, because if not, there's not going to be no meaning. You're going to be walking away from an opportunity of being able to rejuvenate and have joy and prosperity. Let's see here. I'm going to divide the deck and see what comes out. Wow. Okay. So look, here you're getting Two of Swords. No, this is the Two of Swords. I'm sorry, guys. Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is very interesting because this is about everything that you've been able to accomplish financially, right? You're feeling abundant, you're feeling beautiful, you're feeling and remember, this is masculine or feminine, okay? So you're feeling amazing for the things that you've been able to accomplish. You're seeing your rewards coming in, you're seeing the success, you're feeling the achievement, right? This is material security here. But then with the Two of Swords being here, it's almost as if you're thinking about what is missing. Like not being able to make a decision on what is missing. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna cut the deck and then I'm gonna select a card for each of these cards. Let me move my deck over because I really want to try to have space here so that I can put the cards under. It's supposed to look like a horseshoe spread. Okay. All right, guys. So this one I might have to push up a little bit more. Okay. So let's see. We need to know about all of these cards, Spirit. Okay. So first one is going to tell us about the material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. We are getting the Five of Pentacles here. This is someone who was possibly left out in the cold. Someone who, you know, is just really in the energy of like letting things go and coming back, right? This is a loss, but this is also the isolation. This is what was required in order for you to find this material and spiritual prosperity. That's what you needed to change. Next card is going to be for acceleration and motion. We are getting the Three of Swords. Okay, so I kind of feel like this might be turning into a love reading. I'm not so sure. Three of Swords sometimes doesn't mean love. It just means some type of interference. It can be family, friends, co-workers. You know, with the accelerated motion, it's almost as if the decision has been made. Maybe you're feeling like you're always being hurt, or you're always like there's always something happening to you, right? There's always a loss that you're experiencing. But with this accelerated motion, it's like change the attitude, change the way you feel, become more full of gratitude than always expecting the worst. That's what I kind of feel here. The next one is going to tell us about harmony. This is the World. Okay. So this is success. There is an achievement here. There is some sort of accomplishment here. I feel like you're needing to move on from a situation, from a partnership, because the number 6 is about moving away from conflicting issues, right? So with that being said, I mean, you know, it's requiring you to, like, how do I say this? Like, detach from whatever is happening, okay? So it's very interesting because it's kind of letting me know, like, this is it. You've reached your point, Aries. Now it's time to move forward, okay? So let's see. Your next card is going to clarify firm foundation, victory, and success, and the base chakra. Wow. The Death card. So even before you were able, this is something you had to work for. This is something you had to change for. You sort of like let go what you needed to let go and sort of like become one, like surrendered to the change that was required of you. That's beautiful. Okay, the next card is going to clarify emotional withdrawal. This is the Eight of Wands. So this is like, you know, something that came in. Something that you were inspired to do. This is about discovering something. Just really going for it. So I feel like this emotional withdrawal, it brought this in. This is why you went into an emotional withdrawal. Like you were inspired to say no. There has to be something more. Okay, this is going to clarify mental conflict. Page of Wands. Now here with the mental conflict, I think you discovered what you needed to discover. Like you're seeing what you need to see. It might even be that you looked for the information and you found what you were looking for at the moment. And it's sort of like really drawing you into this transformation. Let's see. This is going to clarify transformation. Look, the Hermit is here. So there might be a little bit of isolation that might happen while all this movement is happening around you, Aries. But I do feel like while all this movement is happening around you, you're also making progress, because this is the bottom of the deck. This is the Chariot. This is about moving forward. You're going to overcome all of this. There's definitely something here. I'm a little bit not aware of it. It kind of feels like the heart, but then it doesn't feel like the heart. It feels like some type of influence. So I'm going to have to figure out what other spread I'm going to do for you guys this week. Okay, don't worry, I got you. So let's see here. Okay, so I just cut these in half. We're getting play and happy accident. So happy accident is fortunate accidents can act as guides to edit and be open to where you should go next. You see? So it's almost as if now you're needing guidance to move forward. And then with play, you're getting our work can and should take on quality of play, for it is play that stimulates creativity. Didn't I say something earlier about the sacral chakra and the authority? So yeah, because the sacral chakra has to do with intimacy. It has to do with being creative. Okay. So let's see. What other advice do we have for Aries? What advice do we have for Aries? Let me get one more for Aries. Okay, please. Thank you. So, and look, this is how true it is. Happy accident came back up at the bottom of the deck for you guys. So, you've got two here. This is your advice for the situation. So this is seed. Having the intention to grow like a seed and bloom is at the heart of creativity. Number 6. So, yeah, you see, you've gained momentum on something. That's the seed. This one is confidence. Know and feel this affirmation beyond a doubt. Wow, I am all that I need to get what I want. 77. I am all that I need to get what I want. And 77 goes to 14. That goes to 5, which is a number of change, which is, you know, asking yourselves the reason why your progress, Aries, is important. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So let me get a charm for you. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is super cute. So we've got a sort of like a mystical kitten here, a mystical cat here. This right here is giving me like the ability to know what is going to happen, the ability to know your worth, the ability to know your confidence. It's like you're just knowing what it is. You just know every single time, right? And then here, you're sort of getting like a little, sort of like a little playful bunny that has sort of like a tennis racket. So I feel like they want you to nurture yourself, be a little bit more playful. We did get that with the play card. You know, get outdoors. Get outdoors, Aries. Enjoy yourself, okay? Nurture yourself and be there for yourself. So I'm going to leave it right here. This is your reading for right now. I will post up two more that have to do for you, Aries. One of them will be a 3-month reading. That is the bonus reading that I selected for this month, okay? So I will see all of yous in your next reading. Bye, Aries.